What is a plan to achieve self-support, or a PASS, for families and individuals? Presented by Granite State Independent Living's Financial Planning and Benefit Services. What is a plan to achieve self-support, or a PASS? PASS is an SSI work rule to help a person with a disability reach their work goal. Employment has to be the end goal. A PASS allows someone to set aside income besides their SSI for a specified period of time so that they may pursue a work goal. It can be set aside to pay for education, vocational training, or to start a business. How does a PASS work? The person determines what training, education, items, services, etc. are needed to reach their work goal. You can include school and educational costs, purchase of a car or transportation costs, computer equipment and tools, and many other items that will help you reach your work goal. Then, how much is needed to be saved to reach these needs is determined, and a plan is developed to support the specified needs. What are the requirements? You have to be at least 15 years old. Your PASS must be designed specifically for you and your goal. You should have a goal that is reasonable and that you are capable of performing. You should have a time frame for your goal. You should have income besides SSI to fund the plan. You should have to make the plan and show how you will be utilizing the PASS. And the PASS account has to be a separate bank account. The end goal of a PASS has to be work-related and focused on becoming more self-sufficient and less reliant on benefits. Am I eligible for a PASS if I receive SSDI? You can be eligible to do a PASS if you receive SSDI. You just have to become or be eligible to receive SSI cash benefits. If you receive just SSDI and it is more than $741 per month, you will want to make sure that you can afford to live off of $741 per month before committing to a PASS plan. If you receive both SSDI and SSI, you are an ideal PASS candidate as long as you have a work goal, because you can put aside your SSDI cash benefit and still receive the same amount of income per month. What is a PASS account? A PASS account is a separate bank account developed to deposit the money being saved for your PASS. Any income that is set aside in a PASS account is not counted when your SSI eligibility or cash benefit is calculated. Any money in a PASS account is not counted as income or as a resource for SSI and Medicaid, and in most other state benefits that may be received. Do the wages I put into my PASS count for SSDI? Any wages that you have, even if half of them go into a PASS, do count as earned income or wages for SSDI. Therefore, you need to watch where you are with the SSDI work rules so you do not jeopardize your SSDI cash benefit. You can learn more about the SSDI work rules in the SSDI work rule presentation. What are the details of a work goal? The work goal must be specific and it must be reasonable for you to achieve. If you are working with vocational rehabilitation and have an individualized plan for employment, an IPE, or an assessment, you can use that as your work goal. The goal needs to be in writing using the Social Security approved form. How do you make a plan? You need to use the Social Security approved form to submit your PASS. You will state your beginning and ending dates. You will include the steps you need to take, and the last step must indicate how your work goal will be reached. You will need to determine and include the cost of the expenses you need to reach your goal. What are the allowable expenses? PASS lets you set aside money for installment payments or down payments for things like a vehicle, computer, wheelchair, and any equipment necessary to reach your work goal. The expenses must be paid by you, and they must help you reach your goal. They must also be reasonably priced. What is the process to submit a PASS? Once you've completed your PASS, you will submit it to your Social Security office, and your local office will submit it to the regional PASS cadre. The PASS cadre are Social Security employees who are experts in PASS and whose job it is to handle all plans. The PASS cadre will then work with you to make sure that the plan is reasonable. They will let you know if there are any changes needed. They will approve or deny your plan. They will monitor and review all approved plans. When you are applying, or once you have an approved plan, the cadre is who you'll be working closely with. Can you make changes to your plan? If your PASS is approved but you need to make changes, you can amend your plan at any time. And for this, you need to contact the cadre. What happens after the completion of a PASS? If you successfully complete a PASS, you can always have another one. Usually it's for a different goal or continuation of a goal. The next few slides are PASS examples. Please note that in these examples, the maximum you could put into a PASS is used. This is not indicative of what you need to put into a PASS. Each plan needs to be individualized. But just remember that if you're an SSDI recipient, you need to put enough into the plan to be eligible for SSI. PASS example number 1. A person receives SSI and has wages. If you have wages of $1,085 gross per month, you could put a maximum of $500 per month into a PASS account. You would then be eligible to receive the maximum SSI cash benefit of $721. Your financial outcome would be $1,306 per month plus $500 in a PASS savings account. You would also continue to be eligible for other benefits you might receive. PASS example number 2. A person receives SSI and SSDI and doesn't have wages. You can put aside your entire SSDI cash benefit minus $20 and be eligible for the maximum SSI cash benefit of $721. So you would end up getting the same amount per month. Your financial outcome would be $741 per month, plus you would have your SSDI amount in a PASS savings account. A person receives SSI SSDI and has wages. You can put aside your entire SSDI cash benefit minus $20, and if you receive $1,015 in wages, you can put aside $475 and be eligible for the maximum SSI cash benefit of $721. Your financial outcome would be $1,261 per month, plus you would have your SSDI and $475 in a PASS savings account. PASS example number 3. A person receives SSDI and doesn't have wages. For example, if you receive $750 per month in a monthly SSDI cash benefit, you could put aside $730 in a PASS account and be eligible for the maximum SSI cash benefit of $721. Your financial outcome would be $741 per month, plus you would have $730 in a PASS account. A person receives SSDI and has wages. If you receive $750 in an SSDI cash benefit and you receive $1,015 in wages, you can put aside $730 of your SSDI cash benefit and $475 of your wages and be eligible for the maximum SSI cash benefit of $721 per month. Your financial outcome would be $1,281 per month, plus you would have $1,205 in a PASS savings account. Want more information? You can view the rest of the videos to learn more. You can contact GSIL for assistance. You can visit the New Hampshire Work Incentive Resource Center. You can contact Social Security or the Department of Health and Human Services. If you are connected with an area agency, a mental health center, or vocational rehabilitation, you can contact them for more information and assistance. And here are some PASS-specific resources. So the information on PASS at Social Security's website, the PASS cadre, the Boston Region PASS cadre's phone number and email, and a link to the form that you need to use for a PASS.